Let's talk money and the three ways it's probably holding you back at the moment. The first one is the one that you'll hear from lots of different places, and it's to do with investing yourself. And if you don't invest in yourself, then you won't be able to fast track what you want to do. But let me dig into this a little bit more, because I think too often it can be seen as self-serving. The way I've seen this come out is you should invest in yourself so you can buy from me. You should work with Fiona Cairns, certified business psychologist, because I'm really, really good. And if you don't, your life will fall apart, right? That's typically the narrative. Look, there are aspects of that are true. You should invest in yourself. But let me tell you how I really see that play out. And it's this, that people wait far too long to get the help that they really need, because they don't want to spend the money, and they feel like they need to figure it out themselves. So it's not really all about the money. It's the fact that they think, well, I'm clever enough and I'm smart enough. And that is the truth. You are clever and you are very smart. But when you're so close to these things, you often can't figure it out by yourself. So you struggle along by yourself alone, driving yourself a little bit crazy, to be quite honest. And by the time you reach out to get the help you need and make that investment, you're gone to a much more difficult place. The reason to invest in yourself is to stop you going that far. Don't go down that far. Get the help earlier, because it's far easier to come back up. And that is absolutely crucial. So when we talk about money, let's talk about money and the investment in yourself. It's not for the self-serving thing. It's for you, because it's better for you in the longer term that you can come back up with it. Let's talk about another aspect of money. And this is to do with how you manage your personal finances. And yeah, I am not a financial guru. Shock horror. But this is something else that really can hold you back. And it's to do with the fact that you are not living on less than you make. You have debt on credit cards and personal loans and other things, and you have committed financially to a number of things, and you can't be without. You haven't built up an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months expenses, which is just prudent, really, if you can. Or maybe you're fighting off lots of credit cards. It can be different things, but by not having a financial plan in place, you are really holding yourself back. And it's in a way that you are forcing yourself to stay where you are, because you're not financially secure enough to make a shift, even when you need to. Now, that one is very closely aligned to this third item. Let's talk money and golden handcuffs. You are earning so much in your current role, you cannot see how you can earn that amount anyplace else. So despite it being an absolute rubbish environment, you're not being respected, you're not being listened to, you're not being able to make the contribution that you want, you really feel like there's nothing better out there for you. So you stay far longer than you would ordinarily. And your confidence diminishes, your own ability and capability diminishes in that kind of environment, until you get yourself to a point where you hardly recognize yourself. My views on money are this: money is a tool. Money is freedom for you. The more money you make, the more freedom you have, more freedom to do what you want and leave a legacy in the world that means something to you, to not be in the rat race completely, to be making a contribution. And by making sure that you have your money affairs in order, that will dramatically help you. I'm happy to chat with you on any of these things, and I really hope that has been useful. I know I've not always been the smartest financially, but I'm learning, and I think it's really important to be able to share that message with you today. Take care.